Good morning, Stampin' friends. Hey everyone, it's Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen. I am live in my studio here in Utah this morning, and hopefully some of you will be on joining me for a little Stampin' fun on a Wednesday. This is definitely tricky. I said this last time, but I'm just still new to doing lives in my studio out here out west. It's dark still. The sun is just coming up, and so I have to have a lot of light on in here, and it causes some glare, so apologies for that. So good morning, Cindy, and who else did I see? Tina is on, Myra is on. Good morning, friends. I hope you're ready for some super cute projects today. I had some grand plans of doing a little Valentine love for you all. But honestly, I have not stamped yet since I've been here. We got here at Christmas. My room is set up. Things are going well. I've been doing my lives. I've been doing prepping and planning classes and paper shares. And I ran a very huge online virtual retreat for demonstrators last weekend with my team member, friend, and partner, Catherine Carroll. Let me tell you how much that consumed us, friends. We're still kind of battling over it. So if you were a demonstrator and you were at our event on Saturday, thank you so much for joining us. But so far, we're at over 800 demonstrators that have joined us, and we have more content to share next weekend. And woo! Then the farmer had to go home to Pennsylvania for a funeral. And so it was a lot, everybody, not complaining, but a lot. So I did not have a chance to stamp. So last night I'm like, I have to go live and I have to stamp. My hands are getting itchy and twitchy. And I pulled out a kit. I had a couple kits here, and I thought these are always my backup plan. I know some of us, do you guys like the all-inclusive kits or paper pumpkin? Like, let me know what your thoughts are on the kits and paper pumpkin. We need to do this just a little bit more. Um, I always have them in my back pocket because I can't not craft. I can't not create. So I pulled out a kit last night and bada bing, bada boom. In about 15 minutes, I had cards done. And I'm like, that's what I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to show you this kit that I made. It's gorgeous. And hopefully it just gives you something that you're like, you know what? I can put that in my back pocket if I'm traveling or if I'm away or if I'm going on vacation or I want to craft with others who aren't creative and crafty and don't have, big stamp rooms full of things. So we're going to do that today. We're going to stamp with one of our brand new all-inclusive kits. But before we roll forward, have you been checking this out? Have you been looking at this new product of the month? This is our new January 2026 product of the month. When you have a $75 purchase, you unlock the product, allowing you to purchase the product of the month for only $5. Same, Joan. Joan said, I love the font. Absolutely. We're calling it a two-step stamp because you have a big fonty, beautiful scripty sentiment, and then you can add these little sentiments underneath. So that's kind of the two-step. Happy birthday to a fabulous friend. Sending love just because. So see how that could work to be two-step. So I got it. I haven't had a chance to use it, but I wanted to make sure you see it because I think this is a great sentiment set to have in your arsenal. Get out some gorgeous designer series paper, slap on a couple cool sentiments, and you can make some quick and easy cards. So that is our January product of the month. And then don't forget it's bonus days as well. Bonus days in January, every $50 purchase, you earn a $5 coupon. So if you have a $75 purchase, you are going to be able to get the product of the month for $5, get your bonus days, and then you will also receive my Endless Love Creative Stampin' Collective 12 tutorial bundle. So that comes to you for free as well. Good morning, Glory. I'm so happy to see so many friends on today. All right, so before we roll too much into this, the farmer did come home. As I mentioned, he had to go home for a funeral. And so he brought me my mail. And so I had lots of Christmas cards that were still in our mailbox. A couple of you have asked about my mailing address. We are not we did not move. So we still live in Pennsylvania. That's where our mail goes. We didn't move officially. We just live between the two places. We didn't want to change our mailing or forward our mail because a lot of the farm stuff still comes to our home and that needs to stay on the farm. So my father-in-law kind of goes through our mail and then he can tell us what we need to keep, what we need to get, and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to share the Christmas cards that I got. Here's a beautiful card from Pat Warner. So we have, this is like extending the fun, right? Extending it. I get to open all these. Cindy Linthicum, thank you. I believe I caught her making these at my team leaders retreat when I stopped in for a visit and she was cranking these out. And isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Merry Christmas. Ooh, love it. Then we have from one of my customers, Susie. So there's a gorgeous poinsettia card. One of my teamies and good friends, Muriel, and her husband Chuck. That's beautiful. I do believe she embossed, Heat and Boston colored those flowers. Beautiful. Okay, then let's see. We have one of my team members, Amy. She worked out this card. She saw this one in one of the catalogs and was like, I want to make that one. Isn't that cute? Oh, snap. So thank you, Amy, for that one. And another one of my stampers, oops, Sarah. This is an oldie but a goodie. Anyone remember that cabin? Oh, I love that designer series paper that coordinated with that. So just such a, oh, I got something on it. Just such a pretty, peaceful, very elegant, simple and elegant card. Love it. Thank you, Sarah. And then I have to share this one from my friend Betty. Betty, I don't know if I saw you on yet today or not. Betty said she's had some struggles and she didn't get Christmas cards done, and that's okay. I didn't get Christmas cards done either. I didn't send Christmas cards at all. And like, this is what I do every day for my living. What I'm most excited about is I am going to see Betty. Betty and I have been Facebook friends since COVID, since I had to go virtual and met so many fun people across the world actually. And so I'm going to be an on stage in California. Betty's going to be an on stage in California, and I better see her face and hug her neck. So I'm very excited. And her cousin Tamara. They come on my bingos, they are on my lives. Like I love it. So I'm super excited. If anyone else on here is going to on stage, let me know. I don't know what you all might look like. I hope you know what I look like from doing lives now and then. So come and find me if you're on stage in California. Come and find me. Okay, now I have to share this one. And I just saw that Sherry is on with us. Sherry Kennedy is one of my team adoptees. She lives kind of close to us in Pennsylvania, but I allow my team, if there's stampers out there who don't have team leaders or don't have local groups, so important to have that connection. I love virtual, I love being online, but there is still something about gathering together. So I've met Sherry a couple years ago, I guess, and she is just one of the kindest souls you will ever meet. So she's part of our team, my team group, the Moveless Stampers, and we do a random act of kindness swap every month. It just means you sign up, you send a card to someone just to brighten their day. I was Sherry's random act of kindness person, and this is the card that I got. And I just want to make sure you are seeing the extreme detail, the love, and the care that Sherry will put into a card. That is the state of Utah, my friends. This is where I live. There's RAK for random act of kindness. She did the pine trees and did that little bit of maybe some white sponging on there. She writes a beautiful, beautiful. I hope you don't care that I'm sharing this, Sherry, because she always puts a little poem or something in there. In Utah, the horizon is not a boundary, but an invitation. I'm crying, Sherry. Way to make me cry at 8 o'clock in the morning, just because there is so much thought in this. Look at the back. Unbelievable. Sherry, thank you so much. This just filled my heart. I'm not going to tell you that I'm not a little homesick, you guys. Anyway, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm live. That's why I'm going to stamp with you every Wednesday because this connection is so important for me. Okay, so let's get moving because I do want to stop crying so I can actually see what I am stamping. Um, Guys, this is what a card means. This is why we make cards. So I know so many of us love to stamp. We love to make cards. Are we sending them? This is what happens when you send that card to somebody. It fills their heart. So make sure when you're stamping, guys, don't forget to get those cards out in the mail or hand them to somebody that you see at the grocery store, the gas station. We need, oh crap, we need more kindness. Anyway, okay, crap balls. All right. Come on now, get your shit under together. Okay, sorry, I just swore. Okay, Sherry, you made me say bad words on my live. Okay, I love you so much. Okay, back on track, everybody. Butterfly garden kit. So let's keep this in mind that, yes, Deb, if you get a Sherry card during Random Act of Kindness in the Move List group, you are blessed. I mean, you're always blessed when you get a card in the mail, absolutely. But Sherry just has that little extra touch on it that just, yeah, she's amazing. Okay, this is the Butterfly Garden. Um, I'm even lost it. I've totally lost it today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for staying with me while I totally lose it. I'm in my pajamas. I have not brushed my teeth yet. These early lives, woo, you guys. This is an all-inclusive kit, and I want to share that with you today. So when you get your all-inclusive kit, if you're new, of course, they come in your super cute box, totally recyclable. You can recycle this or reuse it for many other things, and I use them for many other things. Perfect for storage, perfect for spots, your Stampin' Spots. I have a one that's all full of Stampin' Spots. Perfect for putting some little goodies in and shipping them to somebody. Would send these out to my kids during the holidays, put some little candies and some goodies in there and send them out to the kids, grands, anything that you have. Also, storage for cards. You can use them to put your cards in. I mean, it's just, these are great, great little, perfect little boxes. The other thing they're great for is shoe boxes. So if you all do the shoe box thing at Christmas time, these are great to fill and send to children over in other countries who need a little Christmas. All right, so let's check out these cards and then we are going to make them because you will be so shocked at how beautiful they are and how quickly they go together. So with kits, you are always going to get pre-printed bases and also your envelopes, which this time we're having you stamp the envelopes. So much coordination there. Love this. And then, of course, your inside is always white so that you can put your sentiment on. Now, you'll notice with our kits that the whole card is colored. I know some of us who are stampers are like, I need to cut that up. You want to make sure you're cutting that card apart, trimming it down, another base, and then you have this whole other piece here to do something fun with. Some of you will even cut up the envelopes and get more cards out of the kits. I'm a purist. I do it just as God intended. So as that kit came to me, I'm like, yep, tell me what to do and I will do it. So isn't that gorgeous? What do you think, guys? What do you think of these? Misty Moonlight Spot is what we got on this one. So I'm going to make these cards for you. Easy breezy, mac and cheesy. Okay, I'm going to stamp the envelopes later, but there are your envelopes. 3 different colors, nice and pastel-y and fun for summer, spring coming along. So we've got, there are, just punch out our tags. Usually they will give you more tags than you need, just in case you should have a uh-oh, but usually you do not get more butterflies. I haven't checked yet, but I don't think they're giving you extra butterflies, which you are only stamping one set, so don't get too worried about it. So we're gonna pop those out. Then I do think you get extra of these butterflies. So you need 2 small ones. No, you need 1 small one, 2 big ones. 1 small, 2 big. Then we're gonna have our picker tool for sure. We've got card base, card base, card base. So 3 of each card. So you get 9 cards together. Of course, you get your Stampin' Spot that comes with it. I don't open these. I've saved these for later. Sometimes I use them as giveaways because I've got the big ink pad. So I do not always use the Stampin' Spot. Then you've got your gems, you've got your dimensionals. Okay, that comes with it. The other thing they give you is a block. Now, I didn't come across the country with all my blocks, so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use that. Thank you so much. And of course, then you get your full color instructions, where to even put the dimensionals. There's no adhesive in this one. It's all dimensionals. So there you are, is full color. Then on the back, there are QR codes. You can scan these and there's some more information. Like, so if you want to see a video about how the kit is made, you want to see some more kits that are available, just scan those QR codes in the back. So the nice thing is you will now have a stamp and ink spot for more crafting. Okay, so let's start with this one. All we need to do, I am going to use, am I bouncing the table? This table is not my table at home. It's a little bit bouncy, so apologies on that. I am going to use my mat because this is a clear stamp. And so I was having a little bit of struggles getting it to come out correctly. So we've got thanks for being you is our first one. Then while I'm here, let's just do all of our sentiments, shall we? Because I was really happy with the sentiments that they gave. First, thanks for being you. Love that. All of these are very perfect to send for any time, any place, anywhere. Sending you strength. And then, of course, the final one is I'm always here for you. So I just kind of want to say to my friends, I know that many of you have craft rooms full of things, but don't turn away from the kits because, like I said, I do not. So when I say I always travel with a kit. I've always got one in my back pocket. So when we're on vacation or we're in the camper van, I know that everything that I need is in there and I can still do crafting. And they have come so far with these kits. Just amazing. And I feel like maybe this one may have a tendency, oh, this is trickier when I don't have my eyeballs in. This one may sell out maybe. Price point, I don't know. Some of you guys on here are demonstrators or maybe no. I feel like I want to say 25 or $27 US for this one, but if you have an idea, pop it in the comments if you're online and can check that price. I forgot to totally look. I just knew I wanted it. So I was like, boop, add to cart. Add to cart. So now you're taking the butterfly stamp, which you get 2 of them, a big one and a small one. And this is, you can stamp with these butterflies anywhere, anytime, any place, anywhere. You now have a gorgeous butterfly stamp. And there's so many people that butterflies have very special meaning. Sweet Grace is one of them. You know, I work closely with Sweet Grace Ministries for infant loss and miscarriage. Butterflies are a very big meaning for those families. So this would be a great this would be a great kit for Sweet Grace cards. Absolutely. Okay, so that's it for the stamping. That is it. This is new, Marcia. It just came out last week, I believe. Butterfly Garden. Okay. So now that we've got all of our stamping done, let's just get our little sweatshop going here and let's pop tart all these things. No adhesive needed. No adhesive needed. The other thing that's beautiful for some of you who are starting businesses or working stamping as a business. Oh, Tina came through. $24, you guys. 24 bucks. That's a steal. 9 cards for $24. Now, of course, you're going to have to do shipping and tax, but you know, that is the name of the game. This is beautiful. This is something maybe my seniors could do at the senior center. This is beautiful to get a friend together who's like, I'm not crafty. I don't know how to stamp. Be like, yes, you can, friend. Come on in and I'll show you how. It's this simple. The other beautiful thing is when you are done, you have 9 cards ready to send and bless somebody's day. And you have all you have left is the box, the misty moonlight, the block, and the stamp. That's it. So you don't have to worry about where am I going to put all this stuff. So not that I'm telling you you shouldn't have stuff. Because you know, if we're full on in it, we're full on in it. We many of us have rooms full of in it. So anyway, I just hope that you kind of take a little look at this and see the potential and the possibility. There we go. Other thing, I'm going to keep going on about kits, and you'll be like, "Shut up, Jody. I don't care. I love it. You don't have to sell me on it." Okay, big old white butterfly here. We're going to put her on the green card. I don't know why butterflies are girls, but they are. Thanks for being you. So you can see how quick and easy you can make these beautiful, beautiful cards. And like I said, oh, Tina even put the item number in there for you. Bless her love and heart. Thank you, Tina. It's also linked in the description of the video. You can click right on the link and it will take you to the butterfly garden kit. So we've got the yeller one, and yeller one gets pink butterflies, I do believe. So I'm not going to lie and say that I don't love to get out my regular stuff and really have a full on stamp day, but I need to get one of those in real, real soon. I have a lot of ideas. I have a retreat coming up. I have a lot of things I want to do. But today, my farmer is home. And after we're done here, he and I are going to go do a little ski day today. So there's card number 2. So kits it was. Kits it was. All right, now we've got I'm here for you always. I'm always here for you. Hardest part is covering up these beautiful pre-printed card bases. They're just so stunning. Let's see. One thing that I've heard some folks have said is the card stock is not the same as our card stock in the catalog, and that is true. It is a different cardstock. If we used the cardstock in our Stampin' Up! Cardstock, these kits would be very much more expensive. I can tell you that. Okay, so there's our butterflies. Okay, so there's our 3 cards. Quick and easy, but we need to, you know what we need to do? We need to bling these babies up. Bling them up. I'm going to stamp the envelopes later. Because I also want to tell you a little bit about, I just have a couple kits left for Valentine's Day. So let's add some Gem Gems here. Come on, work with me. And these, you can't quite see the detail on these gems, I think. They're faceted. So they have definitely have some shimmer and shine in them. They're not glossy, but they just have facets in them. So they kind of glow a bit, and I really, really dig that. So for this one, I kind of just popped some of the little gems in the center of the flowers, which I thought was fun. Let's do one up here. I don't know how many extra I'll have. I might put more on there. And then this one here, just do some gems. You get big ones and you get small ones. Oh, you have plenty of leftover. Whoa, didn't I have one in my hand? No, where'd you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Okay, there we are. Yeah, super fresh and springy. Absolutely, Lori. So now I'm going to go ahead and I have some extra gem. No, I don't. Don't get crazy. You got more cards to make. Oh, slow your roll, girl. Yeah, I was like, I have all these extra cards, but I've got three more cards I need to make. So I don't want to use up all my gems and leave those cards naked. Okay, so there's your envelope for this one. And then this one. And then the blue one. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. So check that out. Butterfly Garden, brand new, all inclusive stamping kit. There were two other kits released as well. One of them is non-stamping and it's very pretty, but I somehow I thought I ordered it and I guess I didn't. And then there's one called Adopt a Pet and it is stinking cute. It's little animals, and they have like there's a guinea pig and a puppy and a kitty and a bird, and they have their little houses, like their little cages or dog house or kitty house or whatever. And then they come with adoption certificates, and I thought that would be adorable for kids. But I'm also wondering if my seniors at the senior center would like it, and they would get to like take home um their take home their little adopted pet. The leftover bits from Paper Pumpkin. Honestly, Lori, that is a great question. If anyone on here says, what are you doing with your leftover bits from Paper Pumpkin? Because I'm going to tell you what I do with my Paper Pumpkin. They tend to be giveaways for me. I tend to actually give them away or sell them to all the people that are like, I didn't know that I would love that so much. Who has one for sale? I usually always have Paper Pumpkin that are going out. Oh, you got you should, totally going to put that online, right, Lori? Show us pictures. She got the adopt a pet for her granddaughters. I bet they are going to love it. Okay, so super quick before we go, I just want to remind you that I have my little bit of love class. I only have a couple spots left. I only wanted to have what I could handle. And so I'm like, I only had a couple spaces left, but you're going to get a quarter pack of the 6x6 Love Notes Designer Series paper. You're going to get a pack of the Strawberry Slush Gems. You're going to get a roll of Real Red Baker's Twine, and you're going to get kits for 5 projects: a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So 5 cards. You're also going to get a box that has love notes in it. Okay, so that I don't have because I'm working on it in another room, but you're going to get all of that. Registration is open through Friday, but I have a limited number of spots. I think right now I have 4 spots available for the little love notes. If you need the link, let me know, but I did tag it in the description of the video. It's been emailed out to my mailing list. It's been on my social media, but if you cannot find it, please hit me up and let me know. Just a couple more. And this kit is, they're going to get ready to go. Like this will be a quick turnaround time because Valentine's Day is a coming. So you'll need time. The only thing that you'll need to do is, for instance, on this card, that is die cut with the stylish shapes. I'm not die cutting it for you, okay? Because I don't have you will die cut this from your paper so that you can use whatever you want. You will get the card, you will get the designer series paper, you'll cut that up, you'll have a full tutorial on how to do it, but you will need to do that. Now, if you don't have stylish shapes, just trim it square. No big deal. So a lot of these, I wanted to show you this fun one though. This one is called a shutter card. Isn't that cute? And it's a camera. And it's called a shutter card. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All right, anyway, so you'll be able to choose your own patterns of paper. You'll be able to use your own stamping. We used Endless Love on this one, but you would be able to use any type of Valentine sentiment, absolutely, because I know many of you guys have them. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you all today. I need to hit the road. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out and visiting with me. It's been lovely, lovely seeing everyone. I will be back live again next week, Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Mountain Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And all of you, wherever you are in the middle, I will see you right here. Also, there's always information on my blog. So once I do a live, you can hop over to my blog and find more details and different things like that. I'm trying to really keep up with that, since we are, kind of in two places, with this travel back and forth. So thanks again so much. It was lovely to see all of you guys. See you next week at 8 a.m. Mountain Time or 10 a.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone.